He spends too much time on Reddit, dude. I thought it was like Lord of the Rings. The dog's running the show now, CLG. Shut up about pizza, dude. I can't do it, dude. What is he doing? The autosave makes it crash? Doubt it. Yo, even Sweary's getting into the chess in today's modern era. How about that? How does the game look? Honestly, it looks like a pretty normal setup, quite frankly. Although it does look like somebody has been smoking what could be an illegal substance, depending on where you're at. Maybe they're just clove cigarettes. Oh. Now you're hungry, you're a lion, you're a hungry lion, growl for me, baby, yeah, and I'm spent. What is that, 2 frozen hot dogs? Oh, it's a Hannibal! A woman has been quadrisected in a block of ice. 88 hours later. Thompsonville, a suburb of Boston, Massachusetts. Mathis's apartment building.
God damn it. What a way to start the new year. At this rate, I'll be dead by Easter.
Hey, whoa, wait.
Down, Agent Jones. You're on the clock.
Did they write that before or after 2020 started? What's in the jar, Zach? What's in that streamer jar? He got invited to Smash. I don't know why I thought it was gonna make a whoopee cushion sound. Her Louisiana accent is so good.
As you speak.
Oh, Tonto. You're just as sweet as the first time that we met.
To film this?
A Southern Belle and a lonesome loser.
Hey!
Catch a break.
Come on.
Quite the uncanny duo.
Look at his tan suit.
He'd be the perfect
This guy
stars
fucks.
for the latest video game. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Dude, look at his computer monitor. He's a Counter-Strike pro.
The thick black accessory wrapped around your neck. That's a male necktie.
Well, it's a necktie.
The color black represents confidence and interest in the self.
It's actually a hue.
And your decision to wear a male tie symbolizes your declaration of war against a predominantly male society.
Just part of the dress code, incel.
Or
This unfinished chess game.
An ornate antique chess.
Not really.
Looks like he stopped halfway through the game.
She thinks that's halfway through the game. It's like move 8, lady. They barely got started. Your parents probably got you a subscription to go with Nintendo Power.
And I didn't find any chess-related websites in his internet history.
Excuse me, you got a warrant for that?
you just publicly confessed to
I
stealing
knew it.
personal data.
Very cool and very legal. No, I want to... Yeah, Zach's vacant eyes.
Stage 4 progressive malignant tumor.
Why are you a cop? You should be like the world's greatest doctor.
How do humans behave when they know death is just around the corner? And what if that human is also a high-functioning sociopath?
You talking about Simon?
You claim to have closed this case, but now a lost body suddenly surfaced. Aren't you curious about the details?
Kind of speaks for itself, I
Body or
think.
not,
Queen pawn to c6. Check.
Lisa's body can't change anything now.
I took the liberty of checking some airline records. Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight out of Boston.
Billy Bishop is a Canadian fighter pilot from the First World War. So, I think you should maybe start investigating the possibility of time travel.
But we still have yet to obtain any key testimonies.
But this is helping.
Par for the course with a 14-year-old case, if you ask me.
Simon, you're taking the criminal's side.
No need to answer.
Look, he's already got her on the back foot. He's asking the questions now.
I'm sure you've already put him under surveillance. Textbook FBI protocol.
Yeah. It's... My God, he's a
Right.
genius. The
Everything
FBI
happens for a
surveils
reason.
people.
Comes to those strangely tidy spots. They're practically begging me to question them.
I mean, that spot on the coffee table, there was definitely just a piece of pizza there.
Poly MVA supplement.
Oh my God. They're like Korean face masks. This guy's got a skincare routine.
And a home IV kit. It's probably filled with highly concentrated vitamin C.
Oh shit. Get down, this whole place is rigged to explode. It's got a bunch of old bags of orange juice just hanging around.
And a massive DVD collection.
Yo, he's got Emerald Dragon 3 and Emerald Dragon. Ninja Police.
You must live a very comfortable life.
Yeah, this apartment screams a lavish lifestyle.
We're retired, remember?
Retired in your 40s.
Excuse me?
I'm envious.
He's dying.
But who doesn't love movies, Belle?
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of movies.
Oh, that won't do. Films are filled with every important life lesson there is.
How to Kill the Mad Titan?
Hey, Simon.
Oh, he's not messing around anymore.
Don't touch the sanctuary.
Oh.
Sorry.
Simon, you dweeb.
That's a sanctuary.
That's a sanctuary. This is a sanctuary. I'm a sanctuary.
Agent Jones. The briefcase isn't even that big. How long does he intend to keep that up?
Well, it's kind of hard when your hand keeps getting stuck through the back of it.
What is it, Simon?
Alright, let's see what Simon has to say.
We hope you've
This
got a
should be
meal
good.
for us.
Is a hot dog a sandwich, Zach?
Well, actually, I'm also a little curious myself.
Did you know that all the worker bees are female?
No.
Guess they didn't teach you that at Quantico.
Yeah, surprise. At FBI training, they didn't teach me that all worker bees are female. Imagine that.
Male bees are only born to inseminate.
God, I wish that were me.
They have short lives and don't even get stingers. Sort of feels like a glimpse into the future of our society, wouldn't you agree?
What the fuck are you talking about? He spends too much time on Reddit, dude. That's why you can't retire in your 40s. It melts your brain.
Women are gifted with the power to conceive, give birth, and nourish their children.
So I took baby class on Friday. None of this seems like the privilege of carrying, birthing, and then breastfeeding a child.
If women no longer had to rely on men for the seeds of life, they would soon cease to desire them, we believe. Be careful, Simon.
Simon's like, yeah. If it weren't for my prodigious virility, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Of what?
Walk in trash.
The silver clock in that trash pile. Is that an H5?
That's it. That's a Hummer right there. Hummer H5. They stopped making them big and started making them small.
Right. John Harrison's
Turned them into clocks because the auto industry was collapsing.
After many years, he completed it and presented it to the Board of Longitude.
The Board of Longitude. When the Board of Skatitude isn't for you, you're trying to get a little bit more casual, you graduate to the Board of Longitude.
Come on, Aaliyah, back me up here.
Board of Longitude,
Aaliyah?
right, Aaliyah? You don't know what it is. Does seem like they tapped somebody who speaks the language to sing the song this time. Anytime you hear that electric guitar percolating in the background, get ready for a very cheesy guitar solo. Yo, Gucci frames.
Axe. Hell of an old-fashioned choice, if you ask me.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
But shoot, I ain't the one you ought to be asking, Mr. FBI.
You ought to be asking the
I
murderer.
heard things are different down here. So if you plan on sticking around, you best remember that.
I see. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you, kind sir. What's the local law enforcement doing?
Is the local law enforcement investigating the case?
Shoot, mister, what you think?
Honestly, do not know.
Now, I told you this ain't no city.
The cops investigate a murder? Are you crazy?
Okay.
I got a lot of stirring to be doing, mister. I'll be making my way back down to the kitchen
Another
now.
vital element of cat people is the presence of Malcolm McDowell.
From Clockwork Orange.
Malcolm McDowell from Blue Thunder.
Come on, you're gonna hit me with the Blue Thunder instead of a Clockwork Orange for Malcolm McDowell?
Listen carefully, David. Only an amateur would call A Clockwork Orange his best movie.
Excuse me, Francis York Morgan. It's one of the most critically revered films of all time. Stanley Kubrick.
His best movies are Cat People and Blue Thunder.
That's highly debatable.
Period. You need to remember this, because it's the truth.
Whatever you say, mister. So, what's your point again?
Isn't Blue Thunder that movie with Kate Bosworth where 3 ladies go surfing?
Hey, mister. Why do you look so excited, huh?
I'm eating a whole lobster for breakfast.
Your car can be stolen anywhere. That's precisely what it means to be an FBI agent.
If you're not willing to accept the responsibility of a stolen car, stay on your local police force.
In my case, my car was stolen while I was on my way down here.
While you were on your way down here?
But no need to worry. I already reported it to the local authorities. And I've also already acquired another mode of transportation.
Another mode?
Want to hear the details?
I do.
Not really,
Okay.
but I'll listen if you want me to.
The script mandates I
Then
stand
please
here.
do. After I finished my work in Houston, I flew to New Orleans. Then, I rented a car at the airport.
You got a
A
Prius.
hybrid car.
You one of them liberals, mister?
Oh yes, they're marvelous. Vehicles that utterly defy everything you think you know about cars. Now, in the year 2005, it feels like we finally entered the 21st century.
Can you imagine what things are going to be like in 2020, David?
But when I came back from lunch, it had completely vanished.
Maybe it self-drove to somewhere less insufferable.
What?
A board of longitude?
What would a morning be without coffee?
Incredible. A+, S rank. We are an hour and a half in, roughly, and I have not interacted essentially at all, which I honestly think is for the best. Madam? Can we speak? Kate McKinnon? What is this, dude? What is this bread? Oh my god!
You know, I keep thinking about that movie we stopped to see on
What
our
did
way
you
here.
stop to see? 2005? It's probably White Chicks.
The Island.
Oh, directed by...
2005, directed
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Michael Bay.
You know, it's got Scarlett Johansson. Is it Ewan McGregor?
An experimental setting mixed with hard-hitting drama. It was art house sci-fi.
In some ways.
That director's going to change the history of art house films.
I've always said that about Michael Bay. Famous for directing Transformers.
Are you following me here? This is another special film that's setting a new standard, just like Star Wars and Blade Runner did.
Aged like milk.
This is a turning point, Zach. You may be witnessing the birth of a vital new word that will soon become a part of film history.
Oh, God.
Yes, this single movie may be responsible for creating a whole new genre several years down the line. A genre known as island movies. Sure like the sound of that. Don't you, Zach?
Can't walk 10 feet without someone talking your ear off about the 2005 Michael Bay movie, The Island. He's not wrong.
The shower was invented so that human beings could quickly bathe in large quantities of water, correct? Yet there are far too many hotels in our nation that have showers with embarrassingly weak water pressure.
I've always said this is one of the biggest problems facing America in the 21st
It's
century.
an outrage. And I'll keep tooting my horn about this every chance I get, believe you me.
And also, why don't they standardize the knobs so that every shower knob looks and behaves the same way, instead of some of them requiring you tilt it, then you pull the tab, and then it comes out. Some of them the hot's on the left, some of them the cold's on the left. Some of them have 2 tabs, some of them have 1 big circular dial. Some of them you gotta pull out the thing and then turn it. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. I'm with them on this one. What the hell? This is just in my room? Why are you wearing tap dancing shoes, man? Get out of here.
As for me, just call me Hungan.
Nope. Bill. You are Bill now.
Title given to a leader in a certain religion. Is that what you are?
Not sure what you're talking about, Bill.
Put on your religion hat, Zach. Here we go.
Sorry, boss, but this is a smoke-free hotel.
The third David.
If you're dying to smoke, head out the entrance and you'll find a smoking area in the rear parking lot.
Don't tell me. You're the
At
bellboy.
your service, boss.
It's like
Good friends with the.
it's Mike
concierge
Myers
chef.
playing every role. I'm the David that's from Brooklyn, see? I talk like an old-timey
Struck
gangster.
Gold here, Zach. It just screams deep south. Actually, no, it doesn't. This is all his.
When
job.
you're right, you're right.
So, if I want to smoke, I should go out the entrance and around to the rear parking lot.
Bada bing, bada boom.
It says yes in Brooklyn.
I'll play by your rules.
Bada bing, bada boom. Get a strike at Alexis Diner and Lane. That will be what we're doing first, without a doubt. What an incredible piece of art.
You also know that secondhand smokers have 1.3 times greater the risk compared to smokers?
Of course.
So you won't mind paying the damages when I die of lung disease? How about writing that in a contract for me? You got a pen, right?
He's gonna write that contract. I promise to protect you from
all the evil in
all
our
the
world.
evil in our
Oh,
world.
That's stupid. By the way, what's your name?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call
Oh,
me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Is something wrong with you? Adults ain't supposed to act like that.
Very
I
true.
only asked for your name so I can write it on the contract.
It's contract paper. It's a San Rouge wrapper. San Rouge is here, too. This must mean that San Rouge...
it's possibly
connected to
the
least
grossest
murder
logo
case.
I've ever seen in my
It's a
entire
small
life.
case. Tell me, Patricia, does this town have a sheriff?
Perfect timing. Well, go on and steal it. Come on.
What?
I was just thinking about how this is way out of my daddy's league.
So,
Melvin!
You're the fella from the FBI I've been hearing so much about. I'm Melvin. They call me the sheriff round here.
It's Melvin Woods. They call him the sheriff around here.
I don't believe this. Amazing. Did you hear that, Zach? They put the body in a cold storage warehouse. This is fantastic. Insanely fantastic.
Well, all right then. I'll head on down to the warehouse ahead of you.
Yeah, but
and
I'm
make
going
sure
to the
we get
bowling
permission to
alley.
search it.
Sounds good.
So be on time. Got it?
Can't just expect me to get them to open their doors for a cop
I'm gonna
at
walk
7
them
p.m.
down.
just
I
because
still
there's a
got
dead
enough
body in there.
You ain't secretly cutting kids up and sticking them into jars while you work as an FBI agent on the surface, are you?
No.
Or...
Yes.
Of course, I have imagined doing such things in order to learn more about the psychology of the criminals I deal with.
Quite natural.
It was just a joke. Why are you getting all serious? And don't tell me what you imagine, or else I'll get scared of you for real.
Probably should have happened about 10 minutes ago.
Can I come with you?
Precisely no.
You signed a...
Sorry, I ran out of stam. There we
Maybe I
go.
called
There
you
we
a
go.
strange name. CLG, I think. What exactly does that mean?
Clever little girl.
Ah.
It's nice that he made up his own nickname for me and all, but...
Your skateboard is your main method of getting around Le Carré. Speed up and slow down. That's all you need right there. Incredible, dude. Truly, truly incredible. Are you still here? Oh, she's still here. Okay. Let me in, please. Quest 1. Get a strike at the Alexis Diner and Lanes.
Since you're with Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI.
Yo, cool it, lady.
This is Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
Oh, my Lord. Well, ain't that something?
What's going on with Roman Blue Field in the background? Do you see?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. Everyone's always called me that.
Oh, my Lord. Well,
You mentioned
that's
that. No offense.
She told me what was going on, you know.
What?
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey.
Oh, my
Last
Lord.
time she came here, she told me all about it. Some odd fella was following her around, stalking her like.
And those horoscopes never miss. They're the real deal. Well, one even predicted when I'd bowl my first perfect game. Oh, no. Oh, could you stand a bit closer to me?
Nope.
Whew, that was a close one. If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the lane. A gutter ball.
She's got like a basket of rocks.
First time in 12 years. I was mortified.
Yo, she should go pro.
So, you mustn't ever cast a shadow over the lane. Is that understood?
They got overhead lighting, lady. Sit with the girl. I'm afraid it can't be done. There is no dialogue. I am not gonna hit her.
We're just going to stop by Erzuli Frida.
Erzuli Frida? What do you want with that place?
What do you know about it, Patty?
It's a dumb store that sells stupid voodoo charms and even stupider souvenirs. No one who actually lives here would ever be caught dead there. Daddy even told me to steer clear of it.
I just want to get the dialogue before we
'Cause
skate.
they sell guns?
You mean Erzuli Frida is a gun shop?
It's kind of like a gun shop and a voodoo shop had a baby.
A voodoo shop? Thank you, Patty. You just helped me make up my mind. We're going to use the power of voodoo to help us steal the right to use that lane.
Naturally. Oh! So smooth. Look at the speed lines. Just remember, just... Oh, never mind.
Boondown feels very
Oh, the speed,
You
dude.
might even say he walked in the sidewalk.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Are you dropping frames, or is that the game? I have 0 frames lost. That should give you some indication. Do you see this yellow car, dude? Look at the other cars are okay, but look at that yellow car. It's like made out of Play-Doh. What happened, dude? And it's so narrow.
I just figured that since we're working together now, it'd be a good idea to learn a little more about you.
We are not working
Should an
together?
adult male like you really be asking a little girl this kind of question?
Thank you,
I
thank
feel
you.
like I heard a story about this sort of thing on the news once.
You're the one who said you wanted to come with me.
I was just kidding, jeez. You're an FBI special agent. Why would I ever need to worry?
One's profession and one's personality are completely separate things. For example, one special agent may fall spiritually in love with a genius criminal who enjoys the taste of human flesh.
That's Hannibal. You pulled that straight out of a movie.
Just because...
Can I get you guys to
So
do something
allow me
for...
to
Oh,
ask you
sorry.
this.
Just give it a moment.
How do you feel about me?
I don't know. I only just met you.
Exactly. Now it sounds like you're thinking, Zach, she's a good kid, isn't she? Honest and straightforward.
Oh, wait, there's one thing I can say.
Oh. What?
When you talk to yourself like that, it really creeps me out.
Fair.
Did you start doing that after you became an adult? Or have you just always done it? Either way, you should stop doing it. It's really weird and like...
Kids
makes
say
me
the
wince
darndest
whenever I
things.
hear it.
No, I think I'll stop there. Wouldn't want her to think we're getting desperate.
Like I said, it's really creeping me out.
I'm gonna add this to my cringe collection. So do me a favor, please. Look at the yellow Jeep on the right side of your screen. Please pay attention to the Jeep. Starts out, nice looking Jeep. Pretty defined lines, right? Little bit of strafing. There it goes. Got put in the de-evolution chamber from Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
Everyone else is just childish. I'm totally normal.
Born in the
Okay,
wrong
but-
generation.
You don't turn on CNN and pour yourself some bourbon, do you?
CNN.
York.
That's kids stuff.
Oh no.
What I watch is way more adult than that.
Like what? Live sports?
You just don't get it, Agent York. Full House, Friends, Beverly Hills 90210, sitcoms. Oh, but my favorite TV show is this old one called MacGyver.
You think she's ever seen
The main character
MacGruber?
is cute and smart. I don't know his real name, but I like him. Oh, and I also like Gil Grissom.
Gil Grissom.
CSI. I just think it's adorable how he keeps maggots inside his fridge. Only movie channel we get at home is the sci-fi
She's
one.
gonna talk about the
But I watch
island.
a lot of sci-fi.
The Sixth
Sixth
Day.
Day.
Arnold
I
S.
thought it was way too easy for them to make more clones. And you'd never see a clumsy investigation like that on CSI.
Absolutely
That's
true.
right. It's realistic. Everything about that film is so realistic. It may be difficult.
Everything
for a
about the
child,
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Patty,
film,
that's not your fault.
The Sixth
All of
Day,
Arnold's
where they
films are
clone
filled with hyper-realism.
him 1,000
On top of
times
that,
is pretty
Roger
realistic.
Spottiswoode is a director who excels in dealing with hardcore subject matter. Turner and Hooch,
Stop or My
Stop
Mom
or
Will
My
Shoot.
Mom Will Shoot.
Sylvester
Each
Stallone.
film features one of the toughest tag teams you'll ever find. I can see why it's beyond you, though. I didn't understand the charm of Arnold S. films when I was your age either.
Ding.
You need
Whatever, just stop calling him Arnold S., okay?
It is
Irritate
weird.
me.
Zach, my mouth feels weird. How many fingers do you think we'd need to count the number of people who actually call him Schwarzenegger?
About 7
You'll
billion
just have to stomach
fingers,
it for her
Zach.
sake, Zach.
Is this an interrogation?
Oh no.
Okay, no, we're back at the top. I'm trying to keep count of the sheep. And I'm so confused about what to do. All this just to get access to the bowling
And
lane.
that'll give us a chance to finally topple the 10 maidens.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. And so is Zach.
But don't ask me about
Aren't
it.
you?
I'm seriously wondering if I should quit helping you out with this.
Oh my god. 2 quests. We're 15 quests deep. Between 2:30 and 6 a.m. Place the figurine in front of Mrs. Carpenter's house. No, that's alright. We don't need to worry about that just now. Or maybe we will. Among these items, once joined, the 5 colored beads value shall rise beyond any dream. 5 colored beads? First, the blue bead. The reality bead. Its name, Ocean, nay, the deep ocean bead. Thou shalt gather all 5 colored beads. Yeah, probably not gonna, like, do that one right away. Fine. I'll do it myself.
Whoa.
That was close.
Well, look at you, all standing there like you're expecting me to apologize. Huh, it's your fault for not paying attention.
Galena Clarkson.
What?
So here I am, doing everything I can. Can I just smoke and pass time by smoking? I can't look at the screen while I skateboard. I'm just looking at chat while I skateboard. It's really, the frame rate is terrible. Let's take a shortcut. I'm taking this baby off-road. Alright, let's go rest at the hotel. Maybe eat some butter cookies. Butter cookies. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't mean to ollie in front of you. Screwed. 2 lollipops. 3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up. If it wasn't for me, this place would be Crater City. Now, if you mess with me, you're gonna get it. Got it? It's just 2 dudes standing here. Nothing weird about it. This is the stance of the guy in the Costco that started yelling at the lady who was recording him for not wearing a mask. That, like, fake lat spread. Dunka da dunk. Dunky dunka dunka. What? This isn't her stuff? Is that the scoreboard? Oh my god.
You really wanted to bowl that bad?
Ladies and gentlemen, what did I tell you? When you're a natural, you don't need any of this left spin, right spin, strong, weak. You just take the piece out and do what it wants to do.
No wonder the FBI picked you. You already figured out that much. Well, the reason Lee's turned into such a little hoodlum is because
The music in the background is so good, dude. I don't want to know about a jazz bar that lets like a 9-year-old in. Bowling.
Hello, ma'am. Would you mind if I used this lane for a bit?
Oh, Mr. Special Agent, I suppose it'd be worth it for someone like you.
And then I take your lane. I have the potential to become a semi-pro bowler. Therefore, it must naturally follow I'd like to test my mettle on this lane. Oh, baby, that's a strike. Irish Spring, baby! Let's go! 2 FPS. This is my new approach. Couple of boards. Right of center. Strong shot. Heavy spin. Leaving that hanging 5-pin. That's gonna be a spare. It's an easy spare pickup, don't get me wrong. Oh, that was a little scary. That was a little scary. It's really hard to, at 3 FPS to get the spin close to the center. Is right in the pocket. Yeah, this game's got a frame rate of 10. 10 frames per game. Bowling. That's it. Oh! You kidding me, dude? What happened with the pin action on that one? Can't be mad. Oh, baby. There we go. That's a big one. What did I predict? In the 190s? But it doesn't matter. It's the 10th frame. Oh! How about that, Francis York Morgan? A solid 200 in our first game. To get an oak leaf, I have to bowl 550 in 10 frames. Is extremely impossible. Acquired butter cookie. Acquired butter cookie?
The only one who stayed by my side was my second daughter, Galena.
Sounds like you named her
And
after
she done
an
married
ice cream
Daniel
brand.
here,
What
Ryan's
is this
daughter.
haircut?
Seemed
I
for
just
a while as if
can't
things
get
were
over this
finally
haircut.
starting to calm down.
Humans don't always act out of self-interest, do they?
Pretty natural line delivery for a 10-year-old. Like, the frames seem okay, but it's almost uglier because now that I'm not focusing on the frame rate, I can see how bad the textures are. There you go. We've unlocked fast travel, which somehow has given us $10. I might say that the first game looks better. I think it looks worse than the last game because the whole time you played the last game, it was with the knowledge that it was 10 years old.
The kind of sadness that keeps folks away, hidden behind her attitude. It's in her eyes. They remind me of someone.
Who?
You're 11!
PJ Clarkson?
I can't remember.
That's okay, Patty.
Forrest Whitaker?
Just let me know if you happen to recall it later. You didn't even twitch when you saw Galena's body.
Why would I? Dead things can't hurt us, right?
Girls your age don't
Extremely
usually
false.
think that way.
Besides, I'm used to seeing dead bodies thanks to CSI.
Those are not dead
especially
bodies.
dismembered
It's
corpses like hers. You know,
actors
for a
with
so-called
dead
profile
careers.
and
We're both unique cases. In your case, your beautiful mother's second husband became your daddy.
What a
But then your mama
strange
got
thing to
sick.
say.
Would you just knock it off? I ain't trying to act like some tragic heroine here. And I don't care that my daddy isn't the same color as
Nobody
me.
brought it
You're
there.
way more narrow-minded than I took you for, Agent York.
Of course I'm narrow-minded. I'm a selfish man who lives life according to his own rules.
I'm a rebel,
with no
Dottie.
interest, and I often end up angering people by total accident. I've still made a contribution to society by solving numerous difficult cases.
You and I have absolutely nothing in common. What kind of circumstances does a kid even need to end up like you?
Try asking Zach. It's not my place to answer that one.
This is like Joker before he becomes the Joker. We're witnessing the system letting him down right now.
Oh, so pitiful. So pitiful.
Are you doing a bit or something? Do you need me to feed you your line?
The Lord hungers. 1 can of spam, 1 can of red beans, and 1 can of spinach. You are to offer up the taboo trinity.
Taboo? Don't you mean the holy?
Oh, how I pity you. Unlike us humans, the Lord never errs. Now, my pitiful agent, Bring forth the taboo trinity.
I can just
at
buy
once.
you some lunch.
Well, Zach, I don't know what to say. First an oracle, and now an order from God? Maybe this is the trial that will yield the ticket to the goddess.
The scariest part of this is that someone is still eating canned spinach. What is this song? It's like it was recorded on the phone microphone like 4 rooms away. This quest is hell, have fun. It's fitting then. I've pressed like 6 buttons. We've been live for half an hour. They did in the patch, because I saw originally the patch notes, I saw them on r/Northernlion. It was like frame rate improved, I smile. Skateboard sound lowered, this is Pog. Lowered the sound of enemy death noises. This is a betrayal on levels no one's ever seen. Whatever, dude. Just drive to red. That's all I ask. Hold on. All right, let's get one of these first. Drive? I mean, this is kind of like driving. Oh my god, the poppin'. I can't deny it, the frame rate is actually a lot better.
Okay, Zach. It's time to put our skills to the test.
Wow, good idea. Wish I thought of that.
Your darling? You mean...
Yes, that's right. My beloved skateboard. Neither Zach nor I would ever dare to assume that a remote country town like this would have a skateboard shop in it.
We know this town's a piece of garbage, but
perhaps you have at least one eccentric who likes to tinker with them in their spare time.
You want to learn too? You sure? Seems like you're interested. Whatever. I know you're just gonna come along anyway.
that is
So
what
you
she
should
does.
at least learn the basics.
When they wrote this scene, the voice actor had already recorded all of her lines, so they're just like, she's shy now. Even though she talks all the time outside of that scene.
I'll show you how it's done first, then you just practice till you learn how to do it, okay?
This game's very minigame rich, huh? It's like it's paced the exact opposite way as Grand Theft Auto. Unbelievable. Grand Theft Auto's like, here's the main quest, and by the way, you could play tennis if you want. You could go bowling. You could run on the treadmill. This game's like, what main quest? You gotta jump your skateboard over this half wall. Oh! Oh no, it's too much. It's too much, dude. Yo, what a turn though. Oh, it's an incredible feat. I'll tell you that much. It's an incredible feat. Hold on. I do not think I'm stuck. I do not think I'm stuck. I think if you get yourself in the right position and mash L. Oh! You learned a new skateboard trick. Wally. Do a Wally to get to the abandoned train tracks. Okay. Thank you, Emma.
That was perfect!
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Emma.
I'm also taking some time off school because of what happened with Lise. Skating and playing music are the only things that help me.
Crawling in my skin. It's true in what is real.
I'll bet that scene reminded you of a certain film, or perhaps a certain person. Violent City, 1970. Directed by Sergio
His
Solís.
references are off the
I only
charts.
ever saw it on There's no realism to be found in this movie, but that's what makes it so great. One might even call it a fantasy masterpiece. It was certainly filled with unprecedented fantasy compared to other police thrillers, that's for sure.
It's a police
I'm
thriller?
suddenly getting
I thought it
the
was
urge
like
to watch
Lord of the
it.
Rings. 9 out of 10 monologue. Now that the dialogue is fixed, it does seem like he says more interesting stuff instead of just 1 lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops.
Then, where is the canned good I seek?
Up thou'st but, and around thine corner.
In a place where no man could ever peddle it.
I see. In a place where it can't be bought from a person. Got it, Mirror. Zach, it's in a vending machine. It appears that God wants us to go on a wild goose chase all around town.
He's too smart. He refuses to play your games. Buy canned spinach from a vending machine somewhere in town. You sell... Oh my god. I didn't know you sold light guns here. Love to buy canned spinach out of the vending machine. It's a nice little snack. Sometimes, you know, you're out on the town. You got 2 seconds away from heat stroke. You're like, you know what I need right now? Whole can of spinach. Whole kin of spinach. The saddest meal in the world. Oh, it's Hugh Jackman, dude! Where did he come from?
The air out there don't feel right today. You feel it too, honey?
That's Hugh Jackman.
Is this place a bowling alley or a restaurant?
Oh my lord, what's wrong, honey? Can't tell the difference?
Oh my lord, by the way. Duck hash. $19 USD in 2005 in small town Louisiana? Are you insane? Yeah, the sign says $4.50.
Alexis, could I have some red beans and rice?
Oh my lord. Sorry, honey, but no can do. We only serve red beans and rice on Monday.
It seems operationally inefficient.
That's a meal you eat when you're busy, like folks usually are on Monday.
I just want to eat some red beans and rice. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, incoming.
Oh.
Deep South, Louisiana. We need to obey tradition here and come back on Monday.
Oh my god, are you insane? What day is it today? Wednesday? How can we tell? In the top left of that it says, oh my god! No, it didn't freeze, it's just how long it takes. I'm sorry to say. Alright, so our only remaining one is M26. Get ready for a long conversation. We are traveling at like... Can somebody do the conversion for me? I think we're traveling 15 meters a second. That seems really fast.
So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him. Hundan. Is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of either?
That's like 30 miles an hour.
But it's clear that he'll be the key to... Hundan feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone.
That's right.
I think I see
Young
the
Forrest
connection.
Whitaker.
A cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African-American who appeared in a variety of different films. My mind must be overlapping him with the skeletal gentleman. Ah, yes, that's it. Scatman Crothers.
Oh, I
in
got it wrong
1980,
again.
he played Dick
We've
Howard
heard
in
this
China.
one. Get
And
new
in
material. Anyway, I hit Adept 2 in Mahjong Soul. I haven't been playing very much, but I've been winning a lot. I have won 7 of my last 10 games. Oh, that's my mistake, I suppose. You share the secret to winning Mahjong? It's actually the Earth's simplest game. Win your first hand, and then just chi and pawn like a madman, and get all simples over and over and over. Is this game made recently or just published recently? Both. Though it is hard to believe, this is a contemporary game. Look at that. Incredible. It's like just like climbing up the flying buttress in Anne Orlando. Here we go, here we go. Skirt. Oh, there we go. Just wanted to make sure I could get some speed and send it. Oh, we're free. Incredible.
So you gave chase, which led you to Lisa's body.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking poachers.
Where did the poachers go?
Oh, hell if I know. Fog was thick that day, thicker than usual.
He does sound like Froggy
I
Fresh.
lose sight of them. The next
I
thing
don't
know,
care
I'm
if
on
you're
that goddamn
big, I'll
bridge.
fight you
And I
alive.
felt a chill run up my spine. I'm done talking, goddammit. Now go on, get the hell out of here.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna use a sleeping bag, we might as well just go back to the hotel. At least they have a shower back there. Hotel costs money? Yeah, but I'm still paying for the hotel even when I sleep under the stars. My shower's broken too. I don't know if they fixed it yet. This is the most complicated quest. It really is Landlord Super. You can't just do a quest. Before you do the quest, you gotta take a shower, but you can't take a shower because your water is broken. But you can't fix your water unless it's between Monday and Friday at some very specific times. All this just so we can get some red beans and rice, so we can get the game going a little further.
Hope you're having a...
No, you stop. I assume you are enjoying the esteemed water pressure of our hotel. Does it look like I'm enjoying the water pressure of our hotel? I got fly JPEGs swinging around me. But if you're in a bit of a hurry, you might be able to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor next to the kitchen. Please let me know if there's anything I may do to be of service, Mr. Morgan. Are you telling me you need a specialist to turn the valve? This is insanity. The free market, sir, the free market will not stand for this. Doubletree and Hilton are gonna eat your lunch. What am I paying you 150 American dollars a day for in the year 2005, where that might as well be $1 million? Hello, Danny.
You again?
What happened to your arm, Danny? You had both of them the other day, didn't you? Soft in the head? This is Luke Carre. You think I'd ever tell an FBI asshole like you anything? This town belongs to the Clarksons. This ain't none of your business, you goddamn outsider. Now get out of my sight. Just need to go to the kitchen if you don't mind. BO damages $60. I need to go to the... Oh, there it is. That's just it. Okay. That should do it. There are so many pipes that I'm not sure which one is the right one to touch, but I'm not about to let that stop me. Zach, we're still missing some puzzle pieces. Here's something from Oh my god. Every time I talk to the concierge, it costs me $60, dude. All I can do now is wait for the specialist to arrive. Or perhaps the chef or the bellboy can help you think of an alternative solution. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get my mint gum out of my storage. They're draining me dry, dude. I don't even have any gum, dude. Oh my god. I gotta go back and talk to him to buy the gum. What are you doing? What are you loading?
How's the investigation coming?
Just don't talk to me. I
Thanks
can't.
for calling me. Wyvern.
Yes.
Goodbye now.
No, I can't afford to speak with you. I don't know what to do. My economy's all screwed up. My flies have despawned. That seems like a good start. Now all I gotta do is sleep for another couple days. Here's something from Chef. But we didn't even check. Oh my god! Can't hear anything from Chef. So we can steal a night's rest from the hotel. If somehow we slept until Tuesday, I might not have it in me to beat the game. Go talk to the chef. Oh my god. In 20 minutes, when this loading screen finishes, I will show you why I could not talk to the chef prior to this moment. Every quest has 300 different little things. Oh, you can't talk to the chef. Yeah, the chef's there, but you can't talk to him about the water. He only answers water-related questions in a 45-minute window, Monday to Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, don't talk to him about the water. It's a weekend. From 6 to 8:30 a.m., 11 to 1:30, and 5 to 7:30 is the only time you can speak to the chef about the water. But now, we gotta go talk to the bean lady first. We'll get the beans. That's the whole reason we needed the shower in the first place, so we're not paying $80 every time we try to talk to ladies about beans. It's Monday. It's 4 days later. I scrimped and saved and chewed and spoke and rang the bell and managed to scrape together enough cash to survive until Monday. Shut up. Give me the beans and rice. That was right in there, dude. There we go. Heavy left spin. Are you kidding me? Throw it as straight and as hard as possible. Oh my god! Heavy pins, dude. The one went into outer space! Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Great pin action. Like Nintendo UK retweeted a video of somebody hitting the pins and literally knocking down none of them. I found the formula. Stone skipping, skateboards, and side missions are the best way to earn money in this game. Duly noted. I mean, we might have to just do no main quest this week. Reactor up. Now we're talking. So we gotta beat 202. It's very doable. Very, very, very doable. Long as a feather, straight as a board. Here we go. 200. Still in our grasp. Thank God. This seems pretty good. Strike to claim it. And he got it! That is right, I did it! Number 5, are you kidding me? I'm going to set up the pins in different ways. If you can knock them all down, I'll officially name you, Mr. Special Agent, as my one and only successor. There you go, straight as an arrow. Straight as a freaking arrow, that's close enough. That's close enough. Oh, this 4 FPS spin is impossible. You gotta press the button like 4 seconds. No! 4 seconds before you're supposed to. That is right, I did it. Yahoo. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. A reward. But Mrs. Carpenter, I thought this was a test to see if I'm good enough to become your successor. Don't be so serious. Sheesh. Told you it's a Joker prequel. Where did the money go? I paid about $500 to people because I smelled bad. If that doesn't make sense to you, you have one heck of a VOD to watch. Basically, if you stink in the game, the text says townspeople will like you less. What it should say is every time you talk to a person, they will charge you $70. So many valves, but so what? It shouldn't matter if I loosen them all at once. Besides, I'm not a plumber, so it's not my fault if something goes wrong. Flawless logic. Zach, look at this. This is it. This is what you call a shower. Any proper shower needs at least this much pressure, don't you agree? We went as far as masquerading as plumbers, all in order to experience this magical moment.
But who in their right mind would sell canned goods in a vending machine in the middle of nowhere?
Look at the bottle of water. Oh my God.
I only hope that it's not expired.
I feel like dropping cans out of a vending machine is a really good way to give people botulism, too.
Zach, we finally managed to assemble the Taboo Trinity. And it was certainly no small task. I just hope it rewards us with some data that will help us push this investigation forward.
Me too. Don't even get me started. $3.29 for a can of spinach is already bad. But then, it's 2005. That's probably like $5.50 in 2020's dollars. That's truly insane.
I told you this was gonna be a pain in the butt.
You have no idea the things I've had to do to survive just to get you these ingredients.
Come on, we need to get going.
Were I not already broke? You're lucky I'm fiscally unsustainable right now, or you would be riddled with lead. And nothing left to lose, and you give yourself away. I loved your cameo in Grumbey's new Warzone video. Normally, I would respond to this with, "What did you just say to me?" However, I did see that video. Someone linked it on Twitter. It's a Warzone highlight compilation where we bodied that team like 2 weeks ago on Unity, and then spliced in the part where I go, "Put that on your TikTok!" They also showed the fatal squeeb. Oh, I didn't see that.
Remember this movie?
Here we go. This is what it's all about.
1997, directed by Luis
Jennifer Lopez, John Voight, Ice Cube.
The movie where the famous John Voight goes crazy with a rifle.
Of course. Then don't forget about the snake.
Jennifer Lopez, Eric Stoltz,
Ice Cube.
Even Owen Wilson and Ice Cube were in it.
What did I tell you?
Is that an all-star cast or what?
In 1997, no, but many of them did go on to improve their, Hollywood standing.
We're on an important mission right now, aren't we?
A Mission from God. Remember that movie, Zach? The Blues Brothers, 1980, directed by Dan Aykroyd. One of John Belushi's last starring roles. That was a good one. Remember the car chase at the end of that movie through the mall? Isn't it amazing? By my standards, one of the best car chases of all time. Although the one in Bullet is very good too. What do you think, Zach? Is the frame rate always this bad? Yes. Got him. I got him. Let's go. Any more squirrels around here? A medium quality string. Couple UFOs straight ahead. You're not wrong. Skirt. I see no squirrels. $200? This game has the strangest economy I've ever seen. It's completely made up. Squirrels, please. Any squirrels around here? Squirrels? Any squirrels? Do we have any squirrels around here? Just looking for some squirrels. I still want to see what happened to Simon. Me too. We don't know if he died on the shitter yet. You got any squirrels around here? Any squirrel-related issues? Let me know if you see some squirrels. Francis York Morgan. Oh, I'm sorry. I only have one tail, I think. Or I had 2 out of 6. Oh, they skirt. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You can't get away from me. The heck? There's like a green one over there. Nailed him. You're not taking my sleeping bag. You should have bought a squirrel. Amazing. Great. I don't think you should be here. We need this one. Let's go. Rare kill bonus 777. Just wait till I get a fresh clip in this thing. You're toasted. Sorry, just cruising around the neighborhood. If it wasn't for me, one thing's for sure. This place would be Squirrel City. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And there's a shiny. One seamless motion. Get off the skateboard, pull out the piece. Sit him. Lady, get out of here! Fur. Fur, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do this to me. Oh!
Ripping a squirrel's tail off its...
Oh,
got a minute,
Lord.
Chef?
Yes, Chef.
What is it, mister? I got my hands full here.
I'm guarding the food so nobody eats it.
Do you know where I might find a pressed white Gora?
If you want to know about the town, you best ask our concierge.
What a delightful idea, Chef David. Unfortunately for you, I have done that mere seconds ago. My God. Hello, concierge. I'm presently engaged in other business right now. Please speak to the bellboy if you happen to be in a hurry.
May I ask you a question?
Sure, boss. What's cracking?
You are on my last nerve.
I need to find a pressed white Gora.
You like flowers, boss?
What are you, like a Dick Tracy mob boss henchman?
Well, not exactly, but it's the will of God.
The Lord hungers.
The Lord hungers, huh?
We have fun here.
Who wants to fish through the garbage for a missing corpse's genitals?
What is wrong with you? We got it. That's all that matters. Take the taboo trinity to Tyrone. If you were a youth pastor, would you be the cool one that has tattoos and listens to Christian rock? No, I'm pretty sure I would be a buttoned up
I
youth
sincerely
pastor.
hope this is the last of God's divine errands.
I'd be all about the good book. I'd be the youth pastor that nobody wanted to have, because the kids would be like, they're boring. I wouldn't be like one of the cool ones, who's like, you know, God is lit.
That
Fam.
makes two of us.
God was the original influencer. And the apostles were the original squad.
Heavenly. Truly heavenly.
He threw away all the Spam, the red beans, and the spinach.
Oh my God.
I don't believe this. All this time, he was only after the cans?
What a fragrant pressed flower. Thank you for this blessing, O Lord.
Yes, Zach. As fragrant as a urinal cake.
Got him. That was 2 hours of work. Acquired eerie drum. The garden has been nice, but has also attracted insects.
Hey, Agent York.
Oh my
what's next?
God, you're so loud. And then when you get insects, the insects attract larger insects. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't know, is having all this chicory, is it worth a wasp infestation? I'm not sure. Next slide, please. Oh, dude, this is the improved frame rate, too. Oh, baby. All right, just a mere 1,000 meter skateboarding trip. I'd rather not have to deal with a wasp's nest. But I really hope they're not murder hornets. I did see that, like, Washington State isolated a colony of murder hornets this weekend. And I'm like, we do live only a few hours north of them.
He told me I ain't supposed to talk about her. He said that if you knew someone like her was living here, Agent York, you'd start to hate this town.
Why would I ever hate this town?
It truly is the deep south.
Because one of its inhabitants is transgender? Why in the world would that make a difference to me?
We stand a progressive king, even if he is a cop.
I guess I really am an outsider after all.
Who are you talking to?
I thought that everyone was cooperating with my investigation. But it turns out they were all hiding
He's
key
so
information
mad.
from me.
He's yelling at
Damn it,
God.
Zach. This just made me hate the countryside for the first time.
Hell yes. He's waking up.
Person's birthplace, nature, race, and physical features have no bearing on their value as a human being.
You know, that reminds me of a very famous quote from the Tommy Wiseau film The Room. If a lot of people loved each other, the world would be a better place to live.
Sometimes things like common sense and decency can end up deeply hurting other people.
I was with you.
I sincerely hope you don't forget that. But if Lena's committed a crime,
oh, let's go.
She may be a social minority, but she's still free and capable of knowing the difference between right and wrong.
So I did hear from people who have beaten Deadly Premonition 2 that we are largely done
After
with
I
the
spent
filler
the 90s
quests.
listening to nothing but punk rock.
Oh, hell yeah.
I fell out of touch with music.
Yo, he's
but
me.
The digital
If York was an iPod, he'd be a shuffle.
The two N's refer to neither periods nor a movie's credits. They refer to the last letter of the alphabet, Z. And what's a word that has two Z's in it? Jazz, of course.
The #1 Hangman
Remember,
word.
We're in Louis.
Of course, it's
Don't worry.
jizz.
This is all part of our job, isn't it, Zach?
Well, we'll see if the accountants buy that on the expense report. Skirt, by the way? A skirt? 78% durability? What the heck happened? Maybe it's because I'm driving through the forest? 4x4, huh? Hey, can I show you something? Skirt. 4x4 is also the FPS. Fair enough.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk.
Dude,
Yes,
I
I'm
just doubled my
completely
net
with you on
worth.
that one.
That's huge. I can sleep for one more night now. Okay. Hello, wolves. Wild pack of family dogs. I have no quarrel with you.
Hey, Zach. Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing. Pops 3 lollipops. Yo. It's a McLaren F1. A Saline S7. I know all the cars from Project Gotham Racing. It's a TVR Cerberus Speed 12. Today's recommended cocktail is listed here in chalk. Xavier certainly knows his cocktails. Who the hell is Xavier?
But I know of a drug with a red color that certainly doesn't signify life. It sometimes even steals the lives of those who drown themselves in it. Catch my drift?
I thought he was gonna say ketchup. I respect. Is the one where the lady gets completely naked and then just sits on a chair in the New York Museum of Metropolitan Art, and then the whole exhibit is just staring her in the eyes while she stares you in the eyes? This is the only pure piece of art made since Andy Warhol's Brillo box, 1961. NL, have you ever been to the South? I've been to Miami, which I believe is one of the most southernmost points. Hearing Ryan talk about diaper changing not being bad, I look forward to him cleaning up vomit. I have genuinely, I have a very good tolerance for grossness. I'm not really worried about vomit. Please let me in. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm begging you. We got past the sign. Look, I have a very simple rule about a viewer discretion advisory. I don't mind putting it on, but if you tell me to put on a viewer discretion advised bumper at the start of my video, and then I go to your Twitter account and you're threatening to chop off landlords' heads with a guillotine, I'd consider you a hypocrite. You are seen. I see you. Oh, somebody made my favorite character feel bad, but then on Twitter they're like,
here we go again, Zach.
Let's
You're as excited as I am.
Get all the landlords and kill them. Snarf, by the way. Oh. $1.30, man. Oh, we only got like 10 bullets left. We did get a Capitano fragment, though. Les Incompetents. Excuse me, I've become paralyzed. I can't punch, dude. I gotta use my anti-numb. Yo! 51 bullets. Let's go. That being said, I still think we should punch him. And save the bullets for the boss. Oh no, you got me. Because of you, I watched the movie Replicas last night. Well, I'll take responsibility. But Corey is the reason that I watched that movie in the first place. I would definitely recommend it. It's truly, like, just mind-boggling in its, well, I don't want to spoil anything. Great performances, great special effects. It's pretty incredible. Boss fight?
I didn't come to snuff anything out.
I didn't come to snuff
to make
anything
it burn
out.
red once more.
What in hell is with you?
What in hell is with you?
That red powder finally make you lose your mind?
I'm not going to let things end here. After you and all the old tumors die, the goddess will take control of Lucare, and all of Louisiana for that matter.
And that's where it ends. The goddess will not expand into Texas or Alabama. He just doesn't do anything. Now that we got the flow, this is over. Honestly, like, we're in speedrun territory. Fucking 2 for the price of 1. Why would you ever aim your melee in this game? With when one tap of the button, you can just go. It does sound like they want to castrate me. I think that's what they're trying to. That's what they're trying to get the fear of God in you. I want to cut it off. This is my first time tuning into Deadly Premonition 2. Is the man using a finger gun to shoot demons? Yes, he alternates between using a gun that shoots mind bullets and non-lethal rubber bullets that are actually lethal.
Now this is a surprise.
This is my house.
Pardon me? Another snarf section. It's a little much. It's like the enemy sound multiplies. Oh, oh no, no, no. I love the way he squares up to the box before he before he punches it. Oh, our daughter's having some hiccups. Not an uncommon experience. She's kind of a hiccup lord.
She's a hiccup lord.
Honestly, you know who else I know that has a lot of hiccups?
You?
Mouth.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's Mouth's baby.
Could it be Mouth's baby? It's the first time I've ever been suspicious. Yo, this is the first room that I actually think could cause me problems. So here's what we're gonna do.
Those severed roots were fakes. Who did you force to kill Galena?
I can't believe you figured out that much. You're dangerous.
What you're talking about is true madness, not some noble fairy tale.
You're going to shoot me.
It is filmed like that 70s show.
And shoot. Come on! Shoot me!
Rubber bullets are immune to your charms. Immune to your snarfs. Way all of our rubber bullets are going into our damn toolbox, dude. We even have 2 more cups of coffee. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? How could you die with all these first aid kits? I could forget to use them, which would be pretty bad.
Lisa's death sent everything into motion. There's no stopping it now.
No stopping what?
Proved their deaths were not in vain. They led us to the harvest. The Clarkson blood curse will be washed away. Life must be sacrificed. Blood purge. Blood purge. Blood. Blood. I need blood.
Blood? Not funny? Well. Okay, Alrighty. Pretty phase 1 speedrun strats. Yo, is this Genova?
I can't turn back now. The red soul can't die here. You can't erase it. Blood purge.
Blood purge.
The blood purge.
Blood purge.
We will create a new world. This is the last you'll ever see of my plan. Now die!
Amazing.
This is true immolation!
Whoa, wow, wow.
This can't be happening.
I'm
supposed to be invincible.
Try learning some new moves then.
No one will be left to tell you about the plan.
Incredible. $500. It's 3 nights at the hotel, baby.
How could I lose? But
Well,
it's too late. No one can.
he's holstering his own hand.
Now, you're the one who's wrong.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Mama's right.
Well, you first told me about the disparity between your mind and your body. I didn't know.
I love where this is going.
I love you.
Stop it! I don't want to hear this.
But I always knew from the very start.
Stop talking!
There was something special inside you. I also know that you had any cause with your older sister. Your own flesh and blood.
Shut up!
I just
This
didn't know how
truly
to
is
treat
the
you.
deep south.
I'm sorry.
I took it from chat. I didn't say it. I took it from chat.
Forgive me.
Stop. Please.
I never, ever hated you. I always loved you. From the bottom of my...
I said shut up.
Wow.
Don't, Lena.
Yo, York, you're a
This
cop,
is
right?
Necessary. All of the corrupt blood must die. The Clarksons' blood must be purged. Then, the purity that's left behind can rebuild the Clarksons' legacy.
Is that the goddess of fertility?
Go and see her with your own eyes. You're an FBI special agent. Surely you can find her. No one can stop my plan now. Not even me.
No, stop!
Patricia Clarkson.
Oh my god. Just a bunch of cuts of meat. And yet York didn't even get his suit dirty. Seems unlikely.
Oh, Pa! Oh my God!
Agent York? Can you hear me?
What is it, Patty? Where's Melvin?
Well, I don't know. He won't answer me, and he ain't at the sheriff's office either.
He's going his own
What
way.
should I do? You think he got caught up in some kind of trouble?
Probably got his arm stuck in a vending machine somewhere. Losing his mind.
I can't.
Patty, I need someone at the Clarksons' house ASAP. I don't care who you send.
Really?
They can also ask Daniel Clarkson about the details once they get here. And you should also call an ambulance, just in case. Got it?
Huh? Sure.
I'm going to head straight over to the sheriff's office, Patty.
Chat is just multiple parts of what he just said with question marks after it. I don't care who you send. Send an ambulance? What is that from? Amazing. Everything you just said was wrong. Is that from Dragon Slayer Doppelganger? Oh, it is. It's from The Last Jedi. That's right. Have you ever had Creole food? I have had shrimp and grits a few times. I like grits. People who think grits are gross. I grew up thinking they were gross because people would always be like, ugh, grits. But they're like, it's just like rice or like polenta.
So, Zach, do you remember her name?
Lena Dunham.
Helena Doman. The townspeople call
The
her
wickedly
Lena.
talented Lena
She was
Dunham.
also known as Professor R while she plotted against the Clarksons. She's the mother of the new drug known as Sang Rouge. She must have also had a group of followers who worshipped her fanatically.
Oh, sounds familiar.
I can see it now. Lena should have used that brain of hers for something more productive than that saga of revenge. For example, reviving Lucare's economy from the industrial sector.
Yeah, just stop building one bomb and start resurrecting the natural gas industry in Louisiana.
With her intelligence and her... Tell me, who killed Galena?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, we don't have the answer to this one yet.
I was gonna say I didn't know before the answers popped up.
And it's
now
too big a problem to solve
I didn't
with mere
realize how right
speculation.
I was. Pop. It's a great badge. Wait, if you just wait until my stream is over, I will go investigate the bee situation. If I get stung to high heaven, at least I'll feel something. What on earth does this mean? Pains. 65 Capitanos, 45 Pulcinellas, 32 Pantalones, and 9 Ariquinos.
Patricia Clarkson is one of those. She's something special. Something irreplaceable to him.
Like the pizza artifact.
The logs in the center look far more burnt compared to the rest.
Is that thunder in game? It must be. It sounds like neighbors trying to roller skate. It's not arson to use an accelerant to start a fire in your own fireplace.
Did you recently burn something there?
It's a fireplace.
It's our fireplace. We're free to use it as we please.
By the way, what a cursed apartment building. It has open wood fireplaces.
By the way, how did the FBI find Lisa's body?
We used our eyeballs.
When you were neither doing something nor doing nothing. I intently studied your intervals between action to action, and action to inaction, to action.
Is this game written by George W. Bush?
When you prepare to eat or finish eating, when you move in to clean up, when you pick up a book or close one, when you raise a cup of coffee to your lips.
I'll be watching you. Hey, baby, can't
Human
you
actions
see?
speak volumes. Not even the person doing the actions is conscious of them.
Feeling a little tired. Would you take us to get our medicine?
Sure.
Don't send
It's
him
in
back
the
there. He'll
afterlife.
be there for years.
Who's FK?
Anonymous tip, remember? It's obviously just a fake name.
Did you confirm that?
Of course I did. Louisiana has a population of 4.5 million. The FBI database has a list of 6,682 individuals whose initials are FK. 1 out of every 6 individuals is a child under the age of 14, born after 2005. The remaining 5,500 people include those whose initials changed after they married, or incarcerated individuals. After subtracting those, I was left with 3,800.
Your tax dollars at work.
That's when I stopped searching for FK.
What's wrong, Aaliyah? You hungry or something?
Simon, shut the fuck up.
Excuse me? What are you insinuating?
Well, you're staring right at an empty pizza box. You don't need to feel embarrassed for being unable to stop staring at it. It enthralls all who gaze upon it.
The narwhal bacons at midnight, brother.
That's the power of pizza.
Stop, Agent Jones. I've had enough of this sacred pizza bit. I'm sick of you Chicagoans and your obsession with pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. 24 hours a day, that's all you ever talk about. You gonna launch into a tirade about how deep dish is the only proper way to make pizza?
Sorry, it was Aaliyah. It was a bit. We were trying to just create some entertainment and discussion for the show.
No, it doesn't matter what kind of pizza it is. As long as it's a pizza, it's beautiful.
This dude fucks pizza.
I'm gonna put it in terms that I'm sure even you could understand.
What do you mean, even you?
All pizzas are created equal.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. You know the rest.
Eat your heart out, Nietzsche. No more Nietzsche. Please, just stop. I feel like my ears are gonna start bleeding.
Hey, Agent Jones. Want to know why I love Nietzsche's quotes so much?
Not at all.
Sure.
I first discovered Nietzsche in a shelter after Katrina. At the time, I was shell-shocked, hopeless. I wanted to die. How could a 13-year-old girl go on living alone with her little brother? Then, in that shelter, I met a college professor. He also lost his family and was living there in the shelter just like me.
It's a great time to introduce a child to nihilism. It's right after they lose their whole family.
So we gradually started spending more time together. I'll never forget the 3 months I spent with him. He loved Nietzsche. And out of all of Nietzsche's quotes, there was one from Thus Spoke Zarathustra that he repeated over and over again.
I believe the quote was, "Who farted?"
Better know nothing than half know many things. But I understand what he meant now. He was trying to encourage my little brother and I.
Couldn't have just said, like, go get him.
So that we'd be able to bear the weight of the victim label that was about to be slapped onto us. So I'm gonna keep quoting Nietzsche, just to make sure I don't forget my roots.
Careful, Simon might start quoting Jordan Peterson.
Who collects vinyl in an age like this when you can stream just about anything?
True. Morgan's got refined taste.
Look at that Godsmack album.
You really think so? Now, even I thought they were cool back when the vinyl revival first started. But now, every suburban mall has its own vinyl shop right next to the novelty store. At this point, it's become a solid component of modern snobism, which only makes them that much more uncool. People who know nothing about real music are buying them up just so they can decorate their walls with cute album art.
How do you ever have time to enjoy anything when you're always so busy putting people down?
Excuse me?
You're like IBS. You keep flaring up at the worst times and there's no end in sight. Why can't you, show a little humanity once in a while?
Does one need humanity in order to track down criminals?
Isn't that right, Zach?
Come on, Aaliyah. I'm your partner, aren't I? I'm your
Shut
invasive partner who has a
fuck
passionate
up,
relationship
dude.
with pizza.
Shut up! Shut up about pizza, dude!
Why can't you just let me in on one thing you actually happen to enjoy?
You know, I'd really rather not.
How did this guy get through the job interview?
Why do you always have to be so withdrawn? How about this one? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Directed by Robert Zemeckis.
Christopher Lloyd, Bob Hoskins. Everybody knows it, the iconic Jessica Rabbit scene.
It's a fantasy movie that mixes real actors with cartoons, using what we'd call CG these days, I guess.
Yeah, I know that one. It's the one where Michael Jordan plays basketball with all the
What
cartoon
the fuck
characters, right?
did you just say to me? You have Who Framed Roger Rabbit confused with a 1995 film Space Jam.
What?
Simon
No,
is
that's
about to
Space
go
Jam.
fucking nuclear.
It's not even the same director. And besides, that one has the Looney Tunes in it.
You dumb bitch.
Whatever.
You know, you're really lacking in the cute department.
Oh my god. Simon!
Is that supposed to be an insult?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to help you turn a new leaf.
Simon's like, hey, you should smile more.
You're flawless, intelligent, and charming. All you're missing is some soft spots.
Soft spots.
You've got to have something. Something you secretly like that people wouldn't expect.
I'm a big fan of about 4:15 p.m. on Sundays.
Well, I don't.
I hate this man.
He's trying to complete something big right now. Something that's deeply connected to Saint Rouge.
Gulp. You sure about that, Scoob?
We've been in this town for longer than we originally planned.
New
haven't we?
dialogue.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm used to living out of a hotel, and I love Southern food. There are some inconveniences, though. There's no movie theater in this town. nor is there a video rental
Just
store.
wait till
And the
2020,
TV
buddy.
in the hotel room.
I'm not growing the beard. I just was lazy this weekend and did not shave. You look like Ben Bernanke.
Even San Rouge itself was created by Clarkson blood. Zach, just looking at the people involved in this case tells us all we need to know, don't you think? What stands before us now aren't your usual serial killers, and not even your usual drug case. It's the history of sin that's weighing down the shoulders of the massive entity known as the Clarkson family. And we're simply lost souls wandering through its colossal womb. We need to be like Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket, put our heads together and find the way out. No matter what we go up against, no matter what situation we find ourselves in, our mission never changes. We need to apprehend the perpetrator and bring them to justice. It's as simple as that, Zach.
Dude, he's at like 1,000,000 points in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That's all I'm saying. Here we are. Yo, but first, dare we do a little stone skipping? Good. Good. Bad. That hurts. More. Play again. The Shreveport. Here we go. Bad. Bad. Good. Good. Bad. Beware, this moves time forward. Yeah, but only like... It didn't seem like it moved by a lot. Cool. Cool. Good. 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 Bad, 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 bad. 10 skips. Okay, that's a little bit better. 20 skips, not possible. Not possible. Bad. Cool. Good. 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 Cool. Good. 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 Bad, bad. Oh, okay, there we go. All right. Profiling start. Apologies for my metal straw demeanor. Where Lise slept.
After Lise Clarkson was murdered, her body was put back together here. Just like how Galena's body was dismembered, then rearranged within the holding cell. Lena Doman and PJ's bodies were also blown to pieces in the end.
It was more about the pipe bomb.
Perhaps that's the nature of the curse that's taken hold of the Clarksons.
Exploding?
What do you think, Zach? Is there any significance to these similarities? We saw the same type of cloth at the sugarcane plantation. They must have used that cloth when they transported Lisa's body. But who cares about mundane evidence like that?
I don't know, the police?
This isn't a case that can be solved by gathering the kind of evidence we'd need to submit to a court.
It's gonna make it hard to get a charge, but sure. Flat
There's
stone.
a flat, evenly weighted stone here. I bet we could use this to score an amazing stone skipping record.
Oh, baby!
Let's give it a try whenever we get some downtime. For now, we need to focus on this investigation, Zach.
Oops.
This altar is covered in burn marks.
Looks like mouth's sharded here.
But there's hardly any residue left. There's no way for me to tell what was burned here. I could send it home for analysis, but is that really necessary?
Many people would say yes, mostly
It'll
the
just
police.
end up giving Abrahams more busy work. More importantly, Zach, someone who knew how to manipulate fire was behind all this. In other words, these roots prove that Lena was here.
She's big into fire dynamics, I remember.
Can you see the altar from there?
I'd see the whole damn thing, along with your stupid ass standing there, trying to act all smart and shit.
You told me
Trying to
that
act
the
all
poacher's
smart
boat you
and
were
shit.
chasing disappeared around this area, correct?
What is he doing?
Yeah, that's what I said, all right.
Stop doing that.
What? You forget already? If you're just gonna waste our tax dollars out here, least you could do is catch them goddamn poachers.
Sir, with all due respect, you operate an airboat in the deep south. How many of your tax dollars do you think go to funding an FBI investigation?
Fucking FBI, go and make yourself useful for once in your damn life.
Oh my
Chuck,
God.
we don't chase down fishing boats. Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our government, that is.
Huh. Then stop acting all leery, like I ain't being truthful or whatever. I'm busy too, you know.
Doesn't seem like
So
it.
long, FBI.
Zach, he just taught us what the true purpose of this altar is. It was built here so that the ritual could be watched from a boat in the bayou.
You said that part already. Who.
So much blood has been shed, yet you remain in this town.
He's a good ventriloquist.
Surely, you know why.
Of course I do, Hungan. My work here isn't finished yet. You know, I could really use one of your oracles right now.
Speak to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans.
The New Orleans Saints starting defense.
Feel the holy Allah.
Hungan's oracles are leading us toward the core of this case. That's the one thing I'm sure of. But don't misunderstand, Zach. I'm not blindly following him.
Well,
I only follow my intuition. Metaphysical offender profiling. That's all there is to it.
Knock knock, who's there? Mapu. This guy eats Mapu. Is that how that goes? I can't remember.
17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing in it.
17
We may need to
of
use
the
history to
same
figure this
thing.
one out. After all, we need to find some... That's not it, Zach.
What? 17 people who saw the birth of New Orleans will be buried in the
17
cemetery.
comrades. We may need to use history to figure this one out.
Memorial
After all, we
Oak
need to
Street.
find someone or
17
something
oak
that
trees.
saw That's it, Zach. The French established the colony of La Nouvelle Orléans in 1718.
What'd you just say to me?
Just about 300 years ago. The only 17 comrades that would have been around back then are the 300-year-old oak trees along this road.
He's done it. Water
If the
towers.
Holy Allah need the
Red
Allah
Sea.
and
Oh,
see
is this going to do a Deadly Premonition one? The red seed is inside of the water tower and the whole town's going to go psychedelic? Whole town's going to go psychedelic? I can't wait. It's going to be heavy Snarf vibes.
So, what other movies have you seen on that
Here we
Sci-Fi
go.
movie channel?
I need to think of a movie that Schwarzenegger wasn't in.
Arnold S.
Oh, okay, I got one. It's a film about people who travel around the world
Yo,
in 80 days.
Arnold S. is in that
It
movie.
was a remake of an older one.
He's in the
They went to
Jackie
a bunch of
Chan
different
Around the World in
countries,
80 Days.
They didn't ask your beloved
Arnold Schwarzenegger is in that movie.
Around the World in 80 Days. Unfortunately, Patty, it appears that you
Oh.
didn't watch this film closely enough.
I did too.
Then you must have been far too distracted. He's in it.
He is in
In it? Who is? Wait, no, it can't be.
That's right. Arnold S. is in that
He
movie.
plays some kind of
You're
hippie.
lying. There's no way.
He played Prince Hoppy, a romantic with long hair, skilled at telling stories.
Also
and
known
playing
as a
guitar.
hippie.
He was so in character. Even I didn't recognize him at first glance. This is no time for idle chatter. We have two important goals now. Solving this case and finding your daddy.
In that
Let's get
order.
back to work. No more chit-chat. You heard her, Zach. We need you to focus as well.
So sorry. I just can't get over him calling Arnold Schwarzenegger unrecognizable. Has there ever been a role in which the 6-time Mr. Olympia was unrecognizable? The 6-time Mr. Olympia with the heavy Austrian accent? 1 lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops. Oh, nothing. I just felt like saying that. I want them to play this song at my funeral. Oh my god. Is that Forrest Kaysen's dog? We gotta follow it. He took us to the final boss last time, which was his owner, but...
Zach, he seems to know something that we don't. Doesn't it seem like he's trying to guide us somewhere?
Willie.
What? What's going on?
The dog's running the show now, CLG.
Change of plans, Patty. Let's go on a little stroll with that Dalmatian.
Woof, by the way. Yeah, woof. He can outsprint a dog. The man is a physical specimen. No wonder he's capable of taking down all those snarf lords with his mind bullets. Bet he could do it even when he's crouched. On your mark, get set, go. Whoever makes it to the far tree first wins. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close. Although I did run out of stamina. And, oh, no, no, no! Green management! The dog wins! Here we go. Yo, we got bike lanes. We got car lanes. We should get a dog lane. Like a lane where you can only walk dogs. You ever be walking on the sidewalk and then two dogs are coming at each other and then they start going like, you know, they're barking at each other and like jumping into each other's face, and you gotta be like, hey, how am I gonna dodge these dogs on the sidewalk? How would having dog lanes solve that? Because there wouldn't be dogs in the people lane. The people lane would remain unfettered by anything except slow walkers. And people that for some reason when they're in a big group choose to walk like 8 abreast instead of in a line. Alright, I have a feeling I know where we're going here. Thank you, Willie. Woof, by the way. Alright.
Hey, Patty.
Got any cool stories about this one? Like how we're gaining speed on the dog. The dog is accelerating and I'm coasting. It's a pretty minor thing, but it makes you wonder about the physics. Just for Laughs Gags is truly horrible. It's like, we ordered a root beer, but actually we gave you diet soda. And then when you say, hey, this is diet soda, not root beer, we pull out a gun. But then when the gun shoots, a little flag comes out that says gotcha. Like, it's just that over and over. Like, I'm pretty sure every episode probably costs like less than $100 to produce. Russia has a sexy version that has the same pranks but with nudity. That's actually what I saw when I lived in South Korea. I stayed at a hotel once, and there was a Russian Just for Laughs Gags where, and I've told this story before, but every prank ended up with the same model getting her dress ripped off. So they would like the two models would like get on an escalator, but then their dress would get caught in the escalator and it would rip it off, and then they'd just be naked, and you're like, all right. I'm like, who's trying to marry these two, like, comedy and horniness? Like, somebody's watching this, some pervy old man. He's like, well, I want to jerk off, but I also want to laugh too. It's just very strange. I'm begging you, Willie. I just got here, and man, that's some crisp gameplay.
I feel like they showed us a side of nature that transcends the realms of human knowledge.
It's just a red tree.
Next up is the Holy Allah. According to the Oracle,
that's it?
The Holy Allah needs to be filled. We may be due for another childish puzzle soon, Zach. But that's okay. After all, we came all the way out here to the boondocks. Why not enjoy playing by their rules for a bit?
I thought there would be like some kind of cutscene or story beat here. Instead, we just got an evil tree straight out of The Happening. The first game was bigger, you're not wrong. They did also give you a car, though. I don't know, I feel like I've spent more time skateboarding than I did driving in the first game, but I might be wrong.
Why do you think the Clarksons chose a dragonfly?
Nope. We didn't finish that one? That's okay, I don't want to go through the same dialogue for like 5 minutes just to get to the one line we missed. Oh my god, he on X Games mode. Can you fill in York for us, please? Well, Zach, I've been watching The Office. I know a lot of people think the show peaks with Jim and Pam's wedding in season 6, but quite frankly, I thought maybe it jumped the shark when everybody started doing the flash mob dance to the Chris Brown song down the aisle. Even though it was a nice moment, a culmination of something that the fans have been waiting for a long time, quite frankly, I thought that it was a little bit pandering and fan servicey. What do you think, Zach? It's true, York is like naive and loves everything.
This thing sure
Zach
looks
is way
tall
too
when you
discerning.
Look at it up close.
It's like Siskel and
But why
Ebert.
do they gotta build it up so high anyway?
The height gives them the necessary pressure to pump the water out.
You never look at an aqueduct, Patty?
Also, building it in a spot where anyone could easily access it would only create more problems.
Problems?
In a certain Missouri town, they built the water tower low enough that a person could easily climb up to it. And that's exactly where a mass murderer decided to hide the bodies of all his victims.
You talking about Dexter
Morgan?
Morgan?
The water tower was so low to the ground that he could even climb up to it while carrying a dead body on his back.
Oh, ashes to ashes.
Incidentally, They ended up finding a total of 43 bodies in there. But the part that truly shocked Zach and I wasn't the number of bodies, Patty. It was the fact that over the 6 months from the first murder to when the case was solved, that whole time, the townspeople had been drinking the water.
Am I insane, or is this straight out of Hannibal?
Agent York, look! I think we can climb up from there. Let's go.
Did this
But
not
Patty, I was
happen
just
in
getting
Hannibal?
to the good part.
I agree, though. Hannibal was a good show. I wish I had a good Hannibal impression. Because we watched it in, like, 2014. I feel like my newfound impression sensibility, I could do a better Mads Mikkelsen as Hamilton impression, but I've kind of lost it. Most of my memory of the show is everybody realizing... Did I say Hamilton? Sorry. I meant Mads Mikkelsen as Hannibal. As Hamilton. We gotta scram, because these murders are making it... They're taking it out of me. I'll take it out of you. I'll take your loin and make it into a stew. But most of my memories of Hamilton are like... Excuse me, most of my memories of Hannibal are like everybody realizing that Hannibal has done all the crimes. And they're like, nevertheless, there's nothing we could do.
Isaac Lake?
That's me.
That's the name of the former head of the Clarkson family.
Isn't that the guy from Dead Space?
That's why it's called Isaac Lake. I bet that's where the water gets sucked up into the water tower.
Oh, an astute reasoning. You must be the smartest kid in the 5th grade.
Mr. Alligator. Never thought I'd have to use you to fight a real alligator.
I've already killed
Just
one.
What does that skeletal gentleman have in mind for us, Zach?
His gun's called Mr. Alligator. Unfortunately for him, it shoots non-lethal bullets, so he's in for a rude awakening right now. Oh no! I had to reload, dude! Hold on, I'm looting. Oh my god! Oh my lord! They just keep coming. They just keep coming, dude! Patty, get out of here! Patty! What do you mean breach of contract? I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to do except take them out. There's alligators coming out of the water every Tuesday. We just gotta go. We just gotta go. My stem! Oh my god.
Open the door, Patty! Now, Patty!
It's already open, dude! We're really drinking the gator water, huh? Oh, alright. Happy that's over with and we should never have to worry about that again. We'll just live here forever. Fair enough. Alright, see you later, Patty. Don't want to get bit by the gators? I would encourage you to invest in a new deck and trucks. Here I am, etc., etc. There's no reason to talk. We heard all the dialogue. No, you haven't? Alright, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
Why do you think the Clarksons chose a dragonfly for their...
We'll get him next time. $1 million? Okay, thank you. Can I have my $1 million now, please?
Hey, want to talk about bridges?
Oh, that's a new one. Just kidding. We've heard it a billion times before. Listen to Danny's drunken ramblings. This should be good. Say what you will about this game, but it definitely does a tasteful job of representing people who live in the American South.
You rotten little snakes! This is private property, goddammit!
We're going to have to figure out what the giant lady's finger is if we want to continue on with this oracle.
Isn't it like a cookie?
Finger. I'm at a loss, Zach.
Maybe there's a
The
Dunkin'
only thing
Donuts
that
here?
comes to mind is a certain lady in glasses who displayed her middle finger to a truck driver The student driver who was driving the car that Leslie
In The
Nielsen
Naked
jumped
Gun.
into in order to chase down a criminal.
Yeah, I remember that. In The Naked Gun, they're given a lesson. The driving instructor's giving a lesson, and Leslie Nielsen commandeers the vehicle, and then the driving instructor gives her the instructions to get through the car chase. And he goes, calmly extend your middle finger, and then put the car in
1988,
reverse.
directed by David Zucker. The Naked Gun.
For my money, better than Airplane.
That car chase was terrific.
It's a great car chase.
It felt like we were watching one of our own car chases from the real world.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
That director must have gotten some advice from actual police officers. Otherwise, there's no way he would have been able to film such a realistic chase.
Hey, Agent York, can I say something?
My favorite Leslie Nielsen movie is Scary Movie 3. Shut up, Patty! Shut up! You don't know what the hell you're talking about. This really is the Deep South. Wish I remembered more of the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 soundtrack. Obviously, there's Superman by Goldfinger, but then there's also like a I tell you how I qualify no cigar. I don't want to hear it. Cause it's more than I can take. Is that okay? Isn't it? I remember that one. Ace of Spades is from the first one? Is it? You know what I just remembered is from the first one? Guerrilla Radio by Rage Against the Machine. Psycho Vision? Oh, I remember having a lot of arguments with my friends over whether they say Psycho Vision or Psycho Bitches. Psycho Vision! Psycho! I remember. Excuse me. She can't come with us into the Snarf realm?
Patty, the truth is, when I first saw Okra Boy, I remembered something horrific. The most evil monster I've ever seen, in fact.
A monster?
Oh yes, a demon incarnate who plunged New York City into mortal fear.
Are you talking about the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters 1?
The Stay Puffed Marshmallow
Holy shit.
Marshmallow?
Ghostbusters, 1984, directed by Ivan Reitman.
It's true. He's not wrong.
Now that's a film that was filled to the brim with bona fide horror.
Oh, I mean, Zool, the Keymaster, Rick Moranis, cats and dogs living together, pandemonium. It's true, this man has no dick.
A true masterpiece that boasted an honest depiction of just how frightening a real ghost would be. Even if you watched it now, I'm sure it would still chill you to the bone.
I think it might be rated G.
First night I watched it, I was too afraid to go to the bathroom alone. So I made Zach come with me.
No comment.
The door.
Well, we're locked out. I guess we'll have to scale the 4-foot-high fence now.
Oh!
I don't know what to say. I have nothing to say. They really just put the sound in so it gets cut off, huh? That's surprising.
This belonged to Lena Doman.
We can see the original script for the HBO show Girls.
This entry is from right after she became Lena. Zach...
I heard the voice fix there. They patched the voice.
And from that point onward, she started fanatically worshipping someone.
Excuse me.
She also ceases to mention anything more about her older sister. And the word goddess of fertility starts appearing everywhere.
That's Gaben? In 2005, Steam was still just a glimmer in his eye?
Who's the fool king?
King George III.
This is starting to read like a
The
badly
rare
written tragedy.
plants.
And P. It appears that Lena's worried about whether or not the Fool King will be able to stop our investigation and successfully murder this P character.
Uh-oh. Patricia!
Professor.
York, look out!
No. It can't be. Oh.
Sorry, Hungan, just let me clean up.
Hi there, Hungan. Long time no see.
Where's your pen?
This is definitely your simplest oracle by far.
I like to think that Hungen is just like, we're the closest thing that he has to a friend. And he died in like the 1800s, so he's like, look at this shit, dude. I got a friggin' pineapple. You ever see one of these? And I don't have the heart to be like, yeah, we like, honestly, that's not like a symbol of opulence anymore. We get tropical fruits like fairly regularly. It reminds me of, I mean, and this is not to say that Iceland is behind the times, but when Kate and I were in Iceland and, you know, we had a really nice meal, and for dessert, they brought out a bunch of fruits that don't grow in Iceland, and they were like, check this shit out. It's a little pineapple. And I was like, this isn't worth $25. I understand if you live in Iceland, pineapple's probably pretty unusual, I guess. But, you know, it's not that exotic where I'm from.
First,
what a
we
photo
should clear
of
up
Patty.
who PJ's first daughter is. She was a complete mystery until now. Did you figure it out yet, Zach?
It's Candy.
Who is PJ Clarkson's first daughter?
Candy Woods.
Yes, Melvin's beloved wife and the most beautiful woman in town, Candy. Well, we know why Melvin said that Galena was a beauty who could attract a lot of attention.
Huh?
Candy had no interest in the inheritance and was also sexually liberated. That must be why PJ ended up coddling Lena so much.
I do not follow any of this reasoning, but that's okay.
Candy is supposedly sick, but she's now become a key person in our case. She must be why Melvin's gone missing. Next up is the Fool King, Zach.
That's gotta be Melvin.
All you need to do is pick out the person who acted most like a fool
It's Melvin.
when we encountered them.
Without a doubt.
Honestly, the answer is clear. And it's a painful one to accept, isn't it, Zach?
Melvin Woods.
Melvin. He's
I
got
love
to be
the
Fool
action
King.
shot, though.
The way he's acted from the moment he located Lisa's body up to now. The climax is upon us.
Let's go.
Whoever hit me in that control room sure wasn't holding back.
Well, it could have killed you.
Now, what should we do next? First, we're going to need to refresh ourselves a little. Sunbathing, Zach.
The climax, huh? There's only one drink that can refresh you right now. Yeah, like we haven't even started to have the story come together. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in. Normal for restaurants to have a portrait of the chef on the outside.
Where is this boathouse located?
Oh, my Lord, what's going on with you? Your poor voice is positively trembling.
Just tell me. Where is this boathouse located?
There's lots of boathouses around these parts, honey. Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh my Lord,
Well,
by the
then
way.
can you at least tell me when this photo was taken?
Oh my Lord.
Shoot, of course not, honey.
Thanks for your help. And keep the change.
Oh, my Lord.
An Alexander Hamilton. Was the time mechanic really necessary? Well, it padded out the game quite frankly. So turned it from an 8-hour game into a 28-hour game. Is Golden Goblet done forever, or is it coming back this week? Direct all complaints and criticisms about the lack of Golden Goblet to Daniel Giesling, please, who merely needs to drop a Y or an N in our Discord channel in order to get the gears turning, but is too busy making the same tweet every single day asking how Memphis is doing on Big Brother. I do like that every single one of Dan's Big Brother tweets are inundated with people below them going, what about Keisha? All of his tweets. Dan could tweet like, have a nice Saturday. He gets like 900 Big Brother fans that are doing like, ooh, what about Keisha? And then they put the gif of like sipping the tea. And I'm like, just leave the poor guy alone. He's not on Big Brother, you weirdo.
Do you think Patty's okay? She acts strong, but it seemed like she was deeply distraught.
What, by
Where
being
did
kidnapped
Melvin
and perhaps
disappear to?
having
The same
both
goes
of her
for
parents
mother, Candy.
killed?
I see you got the balls to match just how big a goddamn prick you are.
Oh my God.
Poachers can fuck with my farm all they want, but the moment drugs get involved, all of a sudden you're raring to go. Guess what? I don't give a shit.
Oh, can we best him in a stone skipping competition.
As you can see, I'm busy here.
Absolutely incredible. Fantastic.
It's not fair. He's lower to the ground. There you go. 10 skips. How about that? Easiest game of my life.
Woo-wee. You're a natural. That was flawless skipping, all right.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You got talent, boy. And you're humble, too.
I also see that you've got some balls to go with such the prick that you are.
Well, I did have a great teacher. That's what helped me to stay low.
Yep, that's the key. Gotta keep low profile. Folks can learn a lot about life from stone skipping. Fellers gotta stay humble. Keep yourself from getting all arrogant. Now, okay, maestro, I trust you now. I'll take you into the swamp or wherever the hell else you want to go. Want to shove off now?
Take me anywhere, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Driving in your boat. I don't know if I'm prepared for what we're gonna find when we get to this boathouse, so maybe I should just be enjoying this. Let me guess. Cut. I want to cut it off. Yep. A little bit of snarf in my life. A little bit of snarf by my side. Maybe I could have some of my HP back for that, considering how many bullets I put into you that didn't collide, but sure. Whatever. Thanks for the first aid kit, S. Oh no! If you couldn't handle me at my snarf, you don't deserve me at my woo. This maze is absolutely hell, too. I mean, I think we're doing okay, but I gotta admit, I like corridors more because at least I know where I'm going.
Melvin Woods. We can still stop this from happening. You just need to wake up, Melvin.
Dark laughter.
You never
Oh!
Anywho.
I'm explaining my evil plan. Anywho.
So, 8 years. It felt long, but also short somehow. I knew from the start that much blood would be spilled. But I had no other choice. It was the only way for me to make my beloved angel need me.
So you murdered Galena, too?
I'm just losing it, dude.
That didn't
It felt
exactly
long,
go according to plan.
but also
Galena
short
was supposed
somehow.
To kill Lise.
Okay, hold
then
on.
Lena and Galena were supposed to kill PJ and end their own lives.
All right, just some thinking.
Filicide, patricide, and suicide.
Oh, that's
These
scary.
3 types of sacrifice were gonna complete the blood purge. It all ends here!
Absolutely incredible.
Patty, are you all right?
He's 10 feet tall.
Die!
Snip, snip. I want to cut it off. She's already in a trance. The only way to get her out is by tapping her on the shoulder and asking her if she's okay. Are we playing as Chuck? Oh no, he's... He's trapped like in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Shit! No! Stop, goddammit! Get away from her! Get out of the way!
This is unbelievable.
But the goddess! Lena's plans!
You saved me?
Peter? Don't tell Harry.
Agent York, save my daddy!
Get out of here! York, take my CLG! And run!
No! I can't leave both of you here!
Just go!
No! I'm not leaving!
Somebody ask the mom. Shouldn't the mom have some influence here?
Really? So, it's all okay? Oh, good. Well, just hold on then. Candy and I will be right there.
I have only the faintest idea of what has happened over the course of the entire game.
Oh. Katrina brought that rain to us.
Are you telling me that that storm was Hurricane Katrina?
She washed all that away.
Incredible.
Every last trace.
Yo, stop playing jazz. There's a hurricane coming. New whistle melody. I knew it.
Oh, howdy, Zach. So we meet again. Such a touching reunion. Like a little
I thought I killed you.
given up for adoption, finally reuniting with his true parents. Look, even little Willie here is beside himself with joy.
I know. I don't have a son myself.
Really? Oh, you don't have kids, Simon. I couldn't tell.
But I have a father. He'll be turning 80 soon.
Simon, how old are you? He'll be turning 80 soon? I honestly thought Simon was 32 years old.
The red seeds are also present in both cases. I believed that he was the one who brought them to both towns.
No, you fool. You don't know what we know. FK brought the red seeds. Like, according to this lady, if you investigate 2 unsolved murders, you are the murderer. Although I will admit, if you were the cop on 2 murder investigations and then your bedroom looked like this, I probably would suspect you as well, quite frankly.
Katrina took the truth along with many innocent lives and buried it all at the bottom of the swamp.
I love that the narrative here is also tied into Hurricane Katrina. It just is like the perfect added air of drama.
But there's one truth that can never be washed away. This all started with the death of a young girl
who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Galena Clarkson went to California to become an actress.
Can you lower your voice, please?
But things never took off for her, so she eventually returned home. Then she murdered her own daughter and ended up like this. Where did she go wrong?
She did manage to appear in a few movies, right?
Mostly Uwe Boll films.
Not as any characters with actual names, and never with much clothes on. It's an everyday occurrence in that world. She was also bullied a lot.
Bullied? How?
They'd cut up her costumes, her scripts, and even her own clothes.
So you're telling me they would hire her for an acting role, and then when she got there, they would cut up her script in front of her. Yo, maybe you're right. You think that's the origin of the snarfs? Snip, snip. I want to cut it off.
She almost ended up going into porn.
Not hard to imagine what would have happened after that.
I bet it's not hard for you to imagine, Simon. You pervert.
One witness said that after returning to Lucare, she refused to use scissors to cut anything.
I want to cut it off.
The reason she didn't kill Patricia first is because Lena was actually following a different plan inside her own mind. She had second thoughts about something. And in order to shake those off, she used Galena to kill Lise first.
It's all very complicated.
In order to cut off any possible escape. But that only made her plan move ahead quicker than she could have ever imagined. Which forced her to rush right up to the end with those misgivings always in the back of her mind.
Huh? Wait, hold on.
He looks so confused.
Yeah, you lost me. What are you talking about?
Simon, the everyman.
In other words, at some point...
Do you have any questions for me?
You wanna get some lunch? New song.
During our next reunion.
Yo, it's the start of an Animal Collective song. Okay, we don't have to go all the way. Oh, it's just his ringtone.
So, I sent 2 agents to Avery's house without telling anyone.
Yo, this is why he was in the bathroom for so long.
I just called in a favor from an old friend in the New Orleans branch.
We post on a lot of subreddits together.
No one gave you clearance for that. You think you can just
But what if Morgan's telling the truth? If he is, we're both gonna look like total clowns. Clowns who went barging into a former agent's house on completely unfounded suspicions. HQ will have a field day with us. They'll string us up as the two dumbest agents to have ever graced the field.
I don't care. This isn't the way things are supposed to be done.
Saving the hostage should take priority above all else. There's no time for squabbling. We need to find Avery Smith no matter what it takes.
We did squabble, though, for like, I don't know, maybe the past hour. Like, you really just let her do her investigation here?
But how?
Well...
Thanks to your heroic maneuvers, we just lost our suspect.
I know how to find him.
Oh! Isn't that right, my fairy? Frantic Simon or poised Aaliyah? Or budding rat corpse? I mean, at this point, we gotta go with Simon.
I don't have much time left. Please, will you just trust me? Come on, Simon. You'll trust me, won't you?
What?
No, Agent Jones. Remember the warning I gave you at the very beginning?
Don't wear red?
You can't let him take control of the conversation.
God, he's good.
Then why did Avery Smith kidnap Patricia?
Because he's a tall dummy.
Patricia resembles Lise.
Like, not at all, though.
I even got them confused once.
Patricia is 11 years old. Deadly Premonition 1 did this as well. It's not even like, I'm trying to think of, like, the right narrative term. But they make someone so stupid and incompetent as to be, like, impossible to be the real villain. And then at the end, they're like, actually, he's the smartest person on Earth and is also, like, a shape-shifting demon. He was merely pretending to be stupid for several decades in order to put his plan into motion. Just like Doofy in Scary Movie 1. You're exactly correct. Just like Doofy.
Meaning...
Are you telling me he had full access to every part of the cold storage warehouse?
Saint Rouge needs to be...
Exactly.
I feel bad for Avery Davis, because I'm pretty sure he's just living in the warehouse and stealing a little bit of premium seafood every single day. Just munching on, like, shrimpsicles.
One worry that remained in her heart was leaving Patricia behind, and how her life would play out from that point on. Especially since she would be left behind with Avery, a large, childlike man who's beyond anyone's control.
It's like Josh on Monday NLSS's.
She wrote that journal entry hoping that I, the Fool King, would be capable of stopping Avery. And she wrote it in a specific way in order to try and rouse me to action.
It's funny how trying to rouse you to action has resulted in 75 minutes of straight-up dialogue.
Lena and Melvin both entrusted me with their daughter. So please, just let me go.
I feel like you're the one person who benefited from the case.
Well, I got a cost of living raise, but that's about it.
You were able to add a new chapter to your stunning career and earned unshakable trust from the chief.
I did shoot a 500-foot-tall demon in the head.
You seriously suggesting that? Sickness is destroying my body. I feel like I'm on the verge of losing my mind.
I understand what you're trying to say, but it's too perfect. It's too perfect, just like that report of yours. The only possible explanation is that you're bending the narrative in the direction you want it to go.
That case cost me not only my best friend, but also my special talent. I never thought I'd lose something like that. But ever since then, I've been unable to solve cases using that method.
Ever since they invented that damn DNA evidence, my hunches just don't carry the weight for a conviction they used to.
That's why I quit working for the FBI. And without anywhere else to go, I simply spent my days seeking truth.
Listening to the Chilluminati podcast.
Searching. I made a promise with Melvin. He entrusted me with Patricia. All he had left.
I gotta say, like, you're a much bigger man than I for not being mad at Melvin. I would have been pissed off.
You can barely stand up.
Well, it's because I'm handcuffed to my own filing cabinet.
You're still a suspect.
A suspect? For what? Patricia isn't here.
The murders of Sheriff Melvin Woods and Candy Woods.
Lady, if you saw what I saw, you'd be given the Presidential Medal of Honor.
Their bodies were never recovered. Katrina carried them away, along with many other lives.
The perfect crime. Kill them both and then throw their body into the eyes of the hurricane.
Aside from that report you wrote, there's nothing that proves your innocence.
Pizza will never betray you. So you need to trust it, too.
I feel like we got like a DiGiorno Ex Machina coming up. Like there's gonna be like a trail of pizza slices leading to the final boss.
Hey! Tell me what's going on right now, Agent Jones.
Oh! Oh!
Thank you, my fairy.
How did he... What, he did that while he was still cuffed?
Let me go.
Don't worry. Just trust in the pizza. I'm the anonymous tipper. FK.
It's on the corner of 3rd Street.
Definitely
the 69 Pontiac GTO.
The worst cop
You've
in
got
history.
excellent taste. Lend me your gun, too.
Agent Jones! Don't you see what you're doing here?
On the other hand, Simon's much smarter than he looks.
Flashback
no wonder
to,
he was able
"Hey,
to go
Simon,
on
let me
watching
borrow
this
your
for
gun."
4.5 years. All that struggling under the surface paid off in the end. Do you want to know why he decided to start trusting me?
The pizza.
It's simple. It's all because of the name I used to send the tip to the FBI. It's the name of that pizza parlor. The Chicago-style place with those trademarked crimson boxes.
Pizza Hut?
Pizza will never betray you. Will it, York?
What? That was 75 minutes long. That is pure insanity. I love the idea he got out of his handcuffs. 5 hours and minus 10,000 polygons later. The final battle. If you'll excuse me, I need to check my briefcase for... We're at 28 of 30. We're 0 hungry, 0 sleepy. Hell yeah. Let me guess. I want to cut it off. She refused to use a pair of scissors. I knew a girl once, she had a dozen guys. One of them found out, beat her up so bad she ended up in a hospital down on Guerrero Street. What a story, Mark. It's a tough room. More snarfs? Are you insane? This is my first Deadly Premonition 2 stream. What the heck is going on? It's like pretty self-explanatory. The thing is, like, you got some people in the game, their thing is like they want to cut it off. Excuse me? What are you wearing? Oh my god. Voop. That's what you get for dropping down on me, you jerk. I see you looting. I can see your mana! I love the idea of like 65-year-old terminally ill Francis Zach Morgan just beating the shit out of demons in the other world. He's got a gun with 400 bullets in it. Like, I think it's... My prediction right now is that it's going to be a little bit like Deadly Premonition 1. And Avery is like the fake final boss. I thought I smelled something fishy. I did, you know, like suspicious. Not like that. Mom, where's me fish and chops? I thought you said we'd be having fish and chops for dinner. Snip, 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 I want to cut it off. Snip, snip. Snarf. Boo! I want to hug you. I want to tie you up. Snip, snip, snip.
What do you say we gather up some puzzle pieces for old time's sake?
What, you want to play Braid? What the heck is this, dude? What the heck is this? What is this? Oh my god. Hey, hey. Ooh. Hey. Hey, he's stuck in the door. He's unkillable. I mean, if that ruined our game, I would have been a little upset. Why does it have wooden walls if it's a freezer? Man, it's like you weren't even paying attention. This is the other world. For some reason, the other world is like an abandoned early 20th century school. He wants to slice, if you'll excuse me, he wants to slice it up, so if you'll just give me a moment, I gotta use some anti-numb. Might as well recaffeinate while we're here. I guess at some point I kind of expected the game to, like, I don't know, introduce like a new mechanic or something. I gotta admit, that was an incredible play. Yeah, like I kind of expected more than 3 enemies at some point. Skirt. Skirt. Where? Are you through the door? He was waiting for me. Wish you upgraded yet? Not really. I feel like we're still pretty much not running into any trouble at all. Mostly because we have unlimited healing items and ammunition. Oh my god.
Being alone makes me sad. I'm sad.
Disappointed! Wait a minute. This isn't my world. Oh, he's tearing it up, dude. Not the crab legs, man. It's like $15 a pound.
Sure. I gotta protect the goddess!
Yo, what's he listening to, though? 3 Days Grace? Oh, we're too close. Back it up, quick. Create some space, dude. Oh. 35 damage? Incredible.
Gonna splat you.
Gonna splat you. Well, never seen this mechanic before. My man is for real just shooting some steam at us, huh?
New goddess, give me power. No, you don't.
Oh!
Meanie.
Why does he sound like a slot machine? Jerry, bar.
You pay for this!
Avery.
Kate, I can't hear you
So
at
that's
all.
your
It's
new
just a
altar.
non-stop
Sorry,
assault on the
but that
senses
religion
over
won't
here.
last much longer.
Ouch, ouch. Yo, that's a dirty beat, dude. When does your mixtape come out?
Is that you, Morgan? Don't move another muscle. Francis Zach Morgan, your story, your reasoning, I accept most of it. So just put your hands down and give it up. I'll take it from here.
We're going to jail.
Yeah.
Oh, She ain't half bad. She can't see this world, but she still managed to find her way here using nothing but her nose. She's like a genius pianist who can play Chopin without looking at any sheet music. She's got potential. Isn't that right, Zach?
Don't even. Those are my words of power.
Trisha, I don't have much time left. I'm just glad I got to see how much you've grown before it all ends.
What
Yo,
are you saying?
but what
Don't be
about
stupid.
FK, dude?
Don't worry.
FK is still just hanging
When I
out
die,
there.
So will this tragedy. I always knew it would. He and I are two sides of the same coin.
I feel like I've always known about you two. Just what are
Before
you?
quarantine,
We're
after
old
quarantine. You like that? She's watching while she eats in the kitchen. She, like 4 seconds after I said it, she started to laugh. Yo, they fused. And luckily they fused as the youthful one. Oh, what? Sorry, Aaliyah. That one's. What is that? I can't do it, dude. What is he doing? Oh. Excuse me, I've been poisoned. I just got a tutorial on the very final boss fight. When your game runs at like 10 frames a second, you're not allowed to put rain in it.
Much blood was
It's
shed.
illegal.
Avery Smith was indicted on 11 charges, including kidnapping Patricia Clarkson,
turning into a
illegally
300
disposing of
foot
Lise
high
Clarkson's
baby.
corpse, and distributing the illegal substance known as Sang Rouge. Aaliyah Davis's assistance in solving the case was officially acknowledged, and she was transferred to the DC HQ.
After the
Thanks to
homecoming
Boston Chief
game,
Robert Abraham's
Charlie
support,
got wrapped
she
up
was
in the
officially
wrong
allowed
crowd
to
and
join
ended
the
up
Sang
serving
Rouge
25
investigative
years in
task
prison
force.
for armed robbery.
Simon Jones was finally freed from his mission to monitor a certain ex-agent and returned to the Boston branch. He was given a brand new computer and put back on data analysis.
Oh,
Never
he
worked
got
another
a
big case.
gaming PC, dude.
Instead, he spends most of his time at the office
Worth
doing
it.
Sudoku. Lucare still suffers from the aftermath of the plan set into
Why are
motion
they all
by
wearing
Professor R,
sunglasses,
aka
dude?
Elena Doman.
I thought at some point they were implying that Forrest Kaysen was a third split personality inside of York, or Zach, I should say. But then they just killed him anyway. And caused his body to explode into a bunch of vapor. And Zach got to live anyway. Really puts it into perspective how many people work on a game like this, huh? I gotta tell you, Dan Luffy, whatever you got paid for this game, that was a big contract, dude. You're worth every penny. The localization was not a problem. If anything, localizing the idiosyncrasies of the writing in the first place is a very tall order. Yo, Sublime did this? That's crazy, dude. Dead 2E Premonition, dude. You can't use a 2 like that. You can't use a 2 as an L. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, they're like the deadly premonition of ice cream. Well, so long, Zach. I'll come visit you next summer. Louisiana summers are just too hot for me to handle.
That's the Deep South for you.
You're always welcome here.
Okay. Guess I'll head out now. Head out from... Oh, he's in heaven with Emily. Tell E I said hi. Okay. Yo, it's like Cacao Talk. He hit him with the okay sticker.
Feels like today is going to be another wonderful day. Now, time for some coffee. No matter what the plan is, coffee should always come first. Isn't that right, Emily?
What? Is this Hungan? Or did he just fall over and die? Oh, he's bowling. What? What do you think the significance is of Hungan bowling at the end of the game? Sure, yeah, go ahead and save it. Just don't even really know what to say. I love the idea that there's a chapter select. That you would be like, you know what? I would love to go back and play 1/8 of this game.